Hey everyone, it's Aiden Zhane, back with another YouTube video. In my last video, I reacted to all of my season 12 runways. Y'all were in the comments making it clear that I forgot some looks such as my finale. So while last time I may have focused on all of my main stage runways, this time I am going to be touching on everything else that I wore on Drag Race. Let's get into it. So first up is my reveal.
Aiden Zhane.
Now, if you don't already know, this was shot after filming the season of Drag Race, so you can already see the drastic improvement in my makeup versus actually on the show. The theme that they gave us for this look was sort of industrial, punk rock, sort of grunge. So I decided to go with none other than Nancy from the movie The Craft. I took various elements from several of her looks throughout the film, such as this black, wet-looking jacket she wears, the plaid tartan sort of schoolgirl skirts. I turned them into shorts. And if you look at the look closely, you'll see like metal rings on the shoulders and the shorts. Originally, in my original sketch for the look, I wanted a fabric sort of crisscrossing behind me and connecting to those hooks. I had even switched it to chains at one point, but they just weren't reading right, I felt like, on the look, so I decided to ditch them last minute. Honestly, the only thing that I would do differently about this look now is the hair. The hair wasn't the intended hair for the look to begin with, but unfortunately the hair that I had styled for it sort of came wrong last minute, and I just had to swap it out for something else, and that is what I had. Overall, I still adore this look. I adore this jacket that I designed, which was made along with the shorts by a designer who goes by the name of J Forpay. Next up is my promo look. I won't talk too much about this because I did touch on it in my Q&A video, but I still adore this look. I think it definitely represents the cartoony, sort of zany side to me. I just adore this look. I think it's simple, but I think it's simple done right, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Moving on. Next up is my B quick drag from the B mini challenge. So while this may not have been like a full-on look, it was just a mini challenge, I am going to touch on it because so many people drew me fan art of this look, and there were so many ridiculous memes of this look. So I went for the sort of sad bee, the emotional bee, you know. She was a sad bee. She was a little sad. Moving on. Next up is my look from Grey's Anatomy when I played the patient who dies and comes back as a ghost. Oh, boo! So one of the things I became most well remembered for on the season was my character in Grey's Anatomy. I think the only person out of the cast who was given an outfit and hair to wear. So I didn't choose that horrible, horrible wig I was wearing. It was given to me by production because there had to be the switch from being alive to being dead. So the original one is blonde and the dead one is gray. Ow! Boo! Next up is my reunion look. So the season 12 girls and I decided to go with a sort of slumber party theme. So we each tried to fit that category the best we could with our reunions. I did have another look planned for this moment, which you ended up seeing in our vote segment in the finale. It was the neoprene sort of scrunched sleeve leotard with the number 10 on it and the stripes on the arms, patterned after Johnny Depp's crop top that he wears in the bedroom death scene in Nightmare on Elm Street. I didn't feel that the look read slumber party enough, even though the reference was of Johnny Depp from his bedroom. But I just didn't think people would get it. I didn't think it read as slumber party. So last minute I switched, and I actually just borrowed this little cute pink nightie from my drag sister Saint. She let me wear it, thank you. She let me borrow the hair last minute, so everything I wore in that was courtesy of Zane. My final look is none other than my finale. Hands down, my favorite thing that I wore on Drag Race, obviously. Ray Ortiz is the designer who made this look for me. I adore this look, even if I only got to wear it in my backyard. I know I looked great, and I think I left the season on the highest note that I possibly could have. So, yeah. Well, I think that about wraps up all of my looks from season 12. If you haven't already, please take the time to subscribe. It really means the world to me. It's gonna help me grow this channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Like, comment, let me know what kind of video you want to see next. Hit that little bell notification thingy wherever it's at. And until next time, boo.